you got notes, right, Kenny?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
of
good
course.
Deal. Good deal.
And also, we got to show up 727-6 in the clip. Now, are you ready for your next match? Listen, I'm real high energy, so you got to be high energy too. Are you ready for your next Texas Wrestling Cartel? Now, this is a singles match in the Shadow
Next up on the docket, so to say, Texas Wrestling Cartel out of Corpus Christi.
Trent, I'm going to tell you right now, you are in store for quite the banger. I'm telling you, you don't want to take your eyes off of this man making his way to the ring. None other than Mr. Big Drip Only, the Pac Ortega.
Pac Ortega, definitely an up-and-coming star in Texas. Somebody everybody's got their eyes on. He's got that jock bully energy.
Pac Ortega likes to call himself the best hair in the business. I can't really say too much on that.
He's got a stiff competition. I mean, you're looking at one of them already on commentary with my hair. Come on now. Pac Ortega, a fixture in Texas Wrestling Cartel, has had plenty of big matches. Recently beat Rick Savage, of all people, clean in the center of that ring a couple of months back. So he's definitely riding the high. You know a little something here. This is a rematch from 2023, okay? Our little history lesson. Both Eddie Martinez and Pac Ortega were two of the hottest up-and-coming superstars. One from San Antonio, one from Dallas. They competed on neutral ground in Houston last year, and here we are again. The only thing that's different now is that Eddie is carrying championship gold around his waist.
Yeah, we'll have to see, is Eddie built for speed or horsepower? I hope he's built for horsepower here tonight against Pac Ortega, or else Pac could have a new hood ornament.
The power glider calls himself Mr. Vroom Vroom for a reason.
Hey, but don't knock out Pac, okay? He may not have any titles part of his resume, but he has been in big money matches. As I said before, he beat Brick Savage, and I mean, that is one of the biggest.
Period.
One of the biggest, yeah,
period. That's it. One of the biggest, period, in this business.
But honestly, both of these men have had similar career paths up until this point. Both men were part of hot and up-and-coming tag team stables with Eddie Martinez and Concrete Nate Collins, part of Horsepower. On the opposite side, Pac Ortega and Edgar Garza were part of the Misfits. They never crossed paths as a tag team, but they both exploded on the scenes as single superstars. And well, now we're here as Pac Ortega challenges for the Heart of a Hustler Championship for Texas Wrestling Cartel.
Yeah, Eddie's clearly made his mark. You see him popping up, all over the place. Speaking of making a mark, Pac just made a mark across his cheekbone. And Pac's starting to get that same type of action in the booking sheets, if you will.
As Pac retreats to the corner there as the referee trying to count to back off the power glider.
Eddie charging at him like he just dinged his car in the HEB parking lot.
Hey, I told you that story in confidence, miss. Come on now. Needless to say here, it's definitely going to be a test of matching styles. What would be the keys to success for Eddie Martinez to walk away and retain the championship?
Yeah, I think Eddie's got to match the power, right? Eddie's speed is legendary in Texas. Everyone knows he is Mr. Vroom Vroom, one of the fastest guys on the scene. But Pac has just that solid foundation and that power that Eddie's going to have to contend with.
You can see the size differential between Martinez and Ortega. Definitely the advantage going to Pac.
Oh, but a shotgun drop kick by Mr. Vroom Vroom himself, followed by a huge thrust kick, stifling Pac Ortega. Oof!
And we're seeing it here. I think you're going to see Eddie definitely has the speed advantage, but Pac has the athleticism to catch him if he needs to. And I think that's where this match is really going to come down to.
I also got to mention how conniving Pac Ortega is. We haven't seen it yet, but he is very clever and can catch you off guard just like that with that running lariat.
Look, this is the big stage. A lot of these guys that you've seen already, that's the biggest match in their career they've had.
Wait a second, he's going for that cover. Pac Ortega hooks in the leg. Well, only a kick out at 2.
Yeah, so Pac knows what the spotlight is on this event. He knows everybody that's here, that's watching. I would bet that every trick he knows is going to come out.
Absolutely, but I mean, we can't cut Eddie Martinez out of this fight just yet.
Oh no, that Heart of a Hustler Championship means the world to Eddie Martinez.
Eddie Martinez, this is his second time being representing TWC at the Indie Showcase. He represented TWC last year up against Pro Wrestling's resident anime protagonist in Kid Bandit. So he knows exactly what it takes to represent a company very well.
And speaking a little bit of history there, Kenny, this is going to kick off year 3 for Texas Wrestling Cartel, who made their very first match back at Texas Indie Showcase 2 when it was represented by Aaron Mercer and Richie Garcia. I was in attendance as a fan at that show, and it was one of the damnedest death matches I had ever seen in my entire life to show what kind of action that Texas Wrestling Cartel can show you. Make sure you don't miss some of the action heading down in Corpus Christi for one of their shows coming up.
You just saw Pac with that German suplex, trying to go for that bridging pin, but only a 2 count. You see him holding on to the champion. The strength aspect coming in advantage.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to the Trevinos. Always bring a premier match here to the Indie Showcase. Really good representatives of what we have here at the Texas Indie scene.
Cannonball splash right there in the corner as Pac yelled big drip.
But this is the thing that I've noticed from Pac. You see, he's very hard-hitting, but he takes time to jaw jack with the fans, and he takes his eye off the ball, and I hope that doesn't prove detrimental.
Caught the foot, but caught the other foot to the side of the head.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man, dropped him right on his dome. Yeah, Kenny, but let's not fool ourselves. It is professional wrestling. It is the fight game. It's just a little bit different than everything else. You can be technically sound in that ring, but if you're not making waves, you're not pissing people off and making them feel emotion, you're going to fall by the wayside. Pac knows that.
Very true. Both men are down. Referee administering the count up to a count of 5. Who's going to get to a vertical base first?
You see the look on Martinez's face. And Ortega in the center of the ring. Big forearm shot from Martinez. Returned by Ortega.
Here we go. Power versus speed and precision.
I think this is just a meeting of bravado between both men. Both men not giving an inch. Trading forearm shots.
Blow after blow.
Oh, and the deadly titty twister. Catching the champion off guard. And oh my goodness.
Returned right back to him. Oh, Pac going to the well once more. So did Eddie.
Both men had each other well scouted. Oh. Vicious palm strikes there by Mr. Vroom Vroom himself.
We did just have the anniversary of Misawa and Kawada, so it makes sense.
Big thrust kick. Oh, Pac Ortega catching the foot. Oh.
Missed that big boot there.
And eats a huge super kick by Eddie Martinez. And a big bicycle kick. And now Pac full head of steam.
Oh, cross body taking both individuals down to the outside.
Yeah, Pac does not care. Pac will throw his body at his opponent.
Well, that he just did right there. Saw how much this match meant for Ortega to get a win here on this big stage.
A lot of these young guys coming up now, they think they're invincible. They think nothing can hurt them.
Meanwhile, Pac Ortega lifting Eddie Martinez, dropping him on that ring apron. And as some would say multiple times, that is the hardest part of the ring. Spine first, cause a lot of injuries, a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm sure people are sick of us breaking it down, but it's where the metal meets the wood plaques meet the metal framing. It's a 90-degree angle. It's a very dangerous part of the ring.
Oh, wait a second. What is Eddie Martinez doing here? Diving through the ropes with a tope suicida.
Oh, it looks like he's not done though, Kenny.
Here's that speed.
Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. And
Two-time.
Eddie Martinez calling for one more time.
A little bit of Three Amigos in the tope suicida category.
Activating the nitrous. Full head of steam off the ropes. Eddie Martinez. Third time's the wait.
Oh,
the second.
Pac caught him that time. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Look at the strength of Pac Ortega. Stalling.
Oh, powerbomb him on the apron.
My goodness.
Did you see the strength of Pac Ortega to maintain that hold, to lift him up?
Pac lifted him up full dead weight and then planted him exactly where he wanted to on the corner of the
Pac,
apron.
looking to capitalize. Hooks the leg. Kick out of
There you see, Kenny, there's what you mentioned earlier. Pac took a moment to jaw with the fans there. Could have rolled right into the ring after that move. Might have gotten himself a victory. Might have just cost himself one there.
Yeah, he is not focused.
So he's letting the fans get to his head, letting the champion get that moment of breather.
That is not what you want to do when you go one-on-one with Eddie Martinez. Give him any advantage possible.
When these two last fought, it was kind of the shades of the same story. Pac letting the fans dictate the match, and that's what allowed Eddie Martinez to capitalize and get the victory. Oh my goodness, and that could be it.
Caught him with a cutter.
Eddie Martinez measuring, big drip. Shotgun, oh my
Got him
goodness.
right in the damn jaw.
Cover, 1, 2, 3.
And he
Just
did
like
it.
that. You lose your focus drag racing with Eddie Martinez, you're going to end up in the median.
Hard-fought battle and a successful title defense for Eddie Martinez. You will see him in action at our next show for Texas Wrestling Cartel. That's July 27th when Texas Wrestling Cartel presents 6 in the Clip. You don't want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen.
We thank Biss for joining us on commentary for that matchup. Will, as we said before, multiple promotions being represented here tonight. I thank Kenny as well as Kenny begins to make his way off the commentary table. I'd like to thank all these great promotions for allowing some of their workers to come down here and participate in what is a great showing of Texas independent pro wrestling. And there you see Eddie Martinez extending a hand of respect to Pac Ortega, whom he just went to battle with very strongly. Oh, and there's no surprise there as Pac tells him what he really thinks. A one-finger salute, not a handshake. And Pac makes his way out, and Martinez nonetheless stands tall here tonight inside Campbell Hall. And as we move along here tonight at Texas Indie Showcase 4, I am joined once again by Dr. The Wife. And
it's a pleasure as always.
Ma'am, as we see Eddie Martinez making his way outside here,